Did you know that the story of John the Baptist's birth begins with an incredible encounter between a priest and an angel in the temple? And more, that this story is directly connected to the birth of Jesus. It's a narrative full of faith, miracles, and a message of hope that still resonates today. This video is part of a special series on our channel, where we explore, in chronological order, the events leading up to the birth of Jesus. All of this is a tribute to Christmas, which inspires us to reflect on God's love and the fulfillment of His promises. And let me tell you, today's story is fascinating. So stay with me until the end, because you'll discover incredible details about how God prepared the way for Jesus' arrival, starting with John the Baptist. Gospel of Luke, chapter 1, verses 1 to 25. Many have undertaken to compile a narrative of the events that have been fulfilled among us, as they were handed down to us by those who were eyewitnesses from the beginning and servants of the word. I also thought it was important, after carefully investigating everything from the beginning, to write an orderly account for you, most excellent Theophilus, so that you may have certainty of the truth you have been taught. In the time of Herod, king of Judea, there was a priest named Zechariah of the division of Abijah. His wife Elizabeth was also a descendant of Aaron. Both of them were righteous in the sight of God, observing all the Lord's commands and decrees blamelessly. But they were childless because Elizabeth was barren, and they were both very old. Once, when Zechariah's division was on duty and he was serving as priest before God, he was chosen by Lot, according to the custom of the priesthood, to go into the temple of the Lord and burn incense. All the assembled worshippers were praying outside. Then an angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing at the right side of the altar of incense. When Zechariah saw him, he was startled and gripped with fear. But the angel said to him, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah, your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you are to call him John. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth, for he will be great in the sight of the Lord. He is never to take wine or other fermented drink, and he will be filled with the Holy Spirit even before he is born. He will bring back many of the people of Israel to the Lord their God, and he will go on before the Lord in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of the parents to their children and the disobedient to the wisdom of the righteous, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord." Zechariah asked the angel, "How can I be sure of this? I am an old man, and my wife is well along in years." The angel said to him, "I am Gabriel. I stand in the presence of God, and I have been sent to speak to you and to tell you this good news. And now you will be silent and not able to speak until the day this happens, because you did not believe my words, which will come true at their appointed time." Meanwhile, the people were waiting for Zechariah and wondering why he stayed so long in the temple. When he came out, he could not speak to them. They realized he had seen a vision in the temple, for he kept making signs to them, but remained unable to speak. When his time of service was completed, he returned home. After this, his wife Elizabeth became pregnant, and for 5 months remained in seclusion. "The Lord has done this for me," she said. "In these days, he has shown his favor and taken away my disgrace among the people." What an incredible story, isn't it? The announcement of John the Baptist's birth is not only an exciting moment, but also a powerful reminder that God fulfills His promises in His perfect timing. Zechariah and Elizabeth, even in their old age, became instruments of the divine plan, showing that nothing is impossible for God. If this message touched your heart, don't hesitate to share it with others who also need to hear about God's love and faithfulness. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because in the next videos of this special series, we'll continue exploring the events leading to Jesus' birth. Oh, and let me know in the comments, what impacted you the most about today's story? I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you in the next video. God bless you.